Today we are making a cowl which can be worn with the hat we made last week. This is an easy pattern and can be easily mastered by advanced beginners. The cowl is sewn in the back and can be transformed into an infinity scarf if you wish so.
Hello everyone, today we are gonna make this cowl. I used Vanna's Choice by Lion Brand yarn when I made it. It's gonna have a seam in the back or on the side, who cares. This is how it looks like. It's called parallel cowl because it has these little lines, and the inside is actually flat so it doesn't rub against your neck. This is in one color and there is the other color, and this is how it looks like. And again, the seam is going to be either on the side or on the back. It's a very easy pattern, but today actually the pattern is linked down in the description box and in the comment section as well. You can purchase it for a couple of dollars if you like to have the patterns with you when you travel. But today we are going to be using this yarn, which is very underrated and I actually really like it. It's Mainstays. I'm struggling today. Basic yarn by Walmart. There are the specifications. Is a medium 4, requires 5.5 millimeter hook. The color I have here is a soft gray heather. It really doesn't matter the color. It feels plushy, it feels nice, and we will use a 5.5 millimeter hook. The pattern is written for the Vanna's Choice with a 6.5 millimeter hook. We will try to use the 5.5 millimeter hook, and let's get started. We will start by making a slip knot and chaining. In my pattern says chain 31, but we're working with a smaller hook, smaller yarn, so the multiples are chain 4 plus 3 at the very end. So let's make multiples of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you are gonna make it as wide, this chain, this base chain, as wide you want your cowl to be, or as tall you want your cowl to be. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is the 31 base chain versus this one, which is pretty much the same. So let's just keep it exactly like it's written on the pattern. V-stitch into the 5th stitch from the hook. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our 5th, and we'll put a V-stitch, which is a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. That is our V-stitch. Then the next one is skip next, double crochet into the next. And there is our repeat. Skip next, V-stitch into the next, skip next, double crochet into the next, and keep going until you reach the end of this row. And as we're coming to the end of the row, we will have 2 left. After the V-stitch, we'll skip the next one and put a double crochet into the very last stitch. And there is what we have, alternating V-stitches and double crochets. Now turn the work. We'll chain 3, that will count as a double crochet. We'll put a V-stitch into the V-stitch into the chain 1 space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Around the next double crochet we will work a front post double crochet. Yarn over, go around that double crochet from the back, so the double crochet is looking towards you. Then yarn over, pull that yarn around it from the back, pull through 2, pull through 2. Why is it called front post? Because it's sticking to the front, we're pushing it forward. Then the next one is going to be a regular V-stitch into the chain 1 space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Then the next post, you're working around the post. Work from the back, push it forward, go around it, and finish like a regular double crochet. And here you get your parallel line. and a V-stitch into the next. And you're gonna go till the very end, repeating the same steps. And this is what we have so far. When you get to the very last one, you will put a double crochet into this very next chain. Don't work around it, make it a regular double crochet. And you can see the texture here. So the back is flat, the front we get the parallel lines. Now we're going to turn the work. Chain 3, that will count as a double crochet. Put a V-stitch into the V-stitch into the chain 1 space. And now to keep the parallel lines on only one side, we are going to work a back post. So you're going to yarn over, go from the back, push the double crochet, work around the post, kind of push it away from you, grab the yarn, pull it through, also from the back, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and this way you push this double crochet away from you and you went from the back. That's why it's called back post. We're gonna go into the V-stitch and put a V-stitch into it, into the chain 1 space. Now let me zoom you in. There's your post double crochet. So yarn over, go from the back, around that post, push it away from you, grab the yarn, pull through here, like so, pull through these 2 and pull through these 2. And there is your flat surface on the inside. Now let's do it one more time. So next is going to be a regular V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Come on camera, focus. Alright, the next double crochet, yarn over, go from the back, work around the post, yarn over, pull through, around, and you're gonna pull it right here, yarn over, pull these 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and there are your parallel lines. And keep working till the end of the row. And when you are done with the last V-stitch, you are gonna put a double crochet into the 3rd chain from the beginning of the previous row, and there we go. This is flat, and here are parallel lines. And when you turn your work, you're gonna chain 3, that will count as the first double crochet, put a V-stitch into the V-stitch, and you are gonna be repeating rows 2 and 3 until you reach the desired length or width of your cowl. Actually no, I think it's the length, how long you want it to be until we sew it together. So that's a front post. Then go into the next, put a regular V-stitch into the chain 1 space, then into the next one we'll put a front post, and so on. And this is in comparison to the Vanna's Choice, with the yarn Vanna's Choice Lion Brand yarn. It's just a tad shorter, but I mean it works even with a thinner yarn with a smaller hook. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna repeat rows 2 and 3 for as many times for how long you want this one to be. Okay, I've got the desired length or width, whatever, of the cowl, and you will finish with chain 1 and pull up a long loop. I like to measure it since I'm gonna have to sew this part, approximately twice the length of the yarn. I'd rather have some left over than not enough, and cut that off. And I will take a darning needle and turn with the wrong side up or out, and we're gonna get the yarn to be at the bottom, and take it through the darning needle and we'll sew it. And when I'm sewing with the whip stitch, actually all my projects, any project, I like to go into the stitch. So here we had chain 1, this would be the base stitch through the both loops, and into this one through the both loops, the first, and pull through. Then I'm gonna go into the next one through the both loops, and this one also through the both loops, and stitch. And the same till the very end in each loop around. And sometimes you are gonna get 1 loop, sometimes you're gonna get 2 loops. I try to get 2, but if I can't, I get only 1. And that's gonna be fine too. And because they have the equal amount of stitches, you should be fine with which one of them. Enough loops. So this is the wrong side, and this is the right side. It's not ugly or anything. If you want to go ahead and do slip stitches, do it. To me, this stitching with a needle just gives me a straight line. I mean a thinner line. It's not bulky. And all the way till the end. So this is the wrong side, and this is the right side. And you can put it on the side, you can put 3 big buttons kind of to cover it up, or you can put it in the back, so that's fine. We still have seams on all other garments. It's nothing crucial or not ugly, I wouldn't say so. Yeah, and the cowl is ready. Alright, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial and will give it a big thumbs up. I'm glad to share yet another Christmas gift idea with you. Let me know whom are you gonna be making these for. I will definitely be wearing mine because I like to stay warm. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Ring the bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, and I will see you soon. Bye! We will make this cowl. Is it cowl or a cowl? How in the world do you pronounce this? Let's see.
Cowl.
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 Cowl. Alright.